महिलाओं को तो बहुत अनसॉलिसिटेड एडवाइस मिलती है. What has been one सबसे वाहियात and फालतू advice that you been given?
Dumb yourself down.
Intern with your famous uncle.
Get a nose surgery done, you'll look better. कुछ नहीं होने वाला, तुम्हारा थिएटर करो. You're too sweet, you're too nice a person. You should get married.
बहुत स्वीट हो, सेक्स भी थोड़ा स्वीटली ही करना.
Hi, मैं हूँ आंचल सिंह.
Hi, मैं हूँ Zayn Marie खान.
Hi, I'm Surveen Chawla.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम है आहाना कुमरा.
Hi, मैं हूँ आदिति पोहनकर.
और आप देख रहे हैं और बताओ स्तुति के साथ.
Hi guys, मैं हूँ स्तुति and this is a specially curated panel. और बताओ हम जिन gorgeous ladies से पूछने वाले, I'm really trying to not get distracted by how beautiful all of them are looking. Joining us today, Anchal, Zayn, Surveen, Aahana, Aaditi. Welcome to और बताओ.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
बड़े अच्छे लग रहे हो. मतलब I could just discuss your sarees and earrings and makeup and how it is, to sit pretty and working hard towards it. But how difficult it is actually to look this pretty all the time.
It's not our hard work. It's not our hard work.
Exactly.
We have amazing teams who spend time, who have thankless jobs, who, and also who encourage us, and we thank them. But who are genuinely, not only do they get us ready for events, they also listen to us, they chat with us, they give us company. So this is...
Yeah, and I think it's the excitement that's there in the air,
That's
We've
definitely.
been together for a while now. And we are really excited.
We just have
with
to
each
wake
other
up very early to be here. That's the only hard work we need to
Yeah,
put in.
actually.
That's true.
Super, chaliye. But we'll get this out of the way, the fact that you're looking that good. Women's Day पे हम बहुत सारे, एक तो औरतों से जब हम Women's Day पे बात करते हैं, a lot of people say, that what kind of tokenism is this? मतलब, what happened to giving us more money, more opportunities, all of that. I want an insider's perspective.
Sorry, just to interrupt you. Actually, I think they're giving us the opportunity to ask for more money on this platform.
I like that.
Sorry, please continue.
That is how it should be. So generally हम बोलते हैं ना कि औरतों में टैलेंट है, ये तो कभी इस बात पे शक नहीं था. Opportunities की हमेशा कमी थी. A lot of people, and in fact I've had discussions with all of you individually over the years, talk about the fact that this is the best time to be in the industry, the meaty roles, your headlining projects, all of that. Are things really changing? Are you happy with the pace? अभी और क्या है आपके हिसाब से the change that should happen faster and quicker?
I think, Zayn just said it in the previous interview that we are on the right path. It's not yet the final destination, but we are on the path. So I completely agree with her. I think that we are on the path and it's rolling. I think it's happening and we all are. I think collectively as a community we are a part of it. ऐसे नहीं है कि director कुछ और सोच रहे हैं, producers कुछ और सोच रहे हैं, audiences कुछ और सोच रहे हैं, या फिर actors कुछ अपना ही बोल रहे हैं कि यार ये तो अभी ये दौर आ गया है, this is the time for women and all that. There's no narebazi going on here. Everybody collectively is going forward. Yeah. Directors are writing for actors. Yeah. Actors are also believing that they can, female actors, and I think it's going on as a very smooth and a lovely process. If I look at it the way it's going.
So you're positive. Of course, we all are. But Aahana, Zayn.
No, I was just saying that I think that all of us feel positively because we are getting opportunities that we did not have before. Yeah. That being said, we have to not be like, this is the opportunity that we get and then we sit over here. There is a lot of scope still for us to expand our understanding of female characters, of male characters, of other genders that really need to be portrayed on screen. I think that there is a lot in terms of nuance that we still need to explore as filmmakers and performers. That being said, we're definitely going in the right direction.
Adding on to what Zayn said, this time that we are having, where writers are being celebrated. So many times, a lot of my producer friends call me and say, "Writer de de yaar, bata de yaar kisi writer ka number de de." And it's phenomenal to hear that sentence because you go here is a dearth of a certain person who was actually never regarded in this industry for the longest time, and here are writers who are writing those parts for women. They would also not be able to write those parts for us because somewhere in popular cinema that was completely lost, And for the longest time, none of us got those roles because they were not being accepted. Because in popular cinema, you're feeding your audience into a TV serial में देख लीजिए. Everybody is doing kitchen politics. Is that what our mothers are doing? I don't think so. Is that what our fathers are doing? Like going to, coming and like poking at like क्या किसी के पास काम नहीं है क्या? I used to always wonder when I used to watch TV serials. I used to be like इन लोग के पास jobs नहीं है क्या? They have so much free time कि इन लोग के पास दाल बाटी चूरमा के ऊपर एक पूरा episode लिखने का time है. And Sakshi Tanwar has sat with me at Prithvi Theatre and told me about this horrendous episode that she had to do for 3 days. She's like, Aahana, I shot for that for 3 days. And that entire politics of that scene was the dal bati churma. And I was like, just didn't, I didn't understand what it was. And I was like, really? And thank God at that time I had no work and I was completely unemployed. So, I was sitting and listening to this rant of a lot of actors. And it's lovely that this rant does not exist right now. Because this rant would have gone on and on. And here are women waiting in the wings, waiting for those roles, waiting for those parts. मुझे बहुत बार ऐसा बोला जाता है कि यार तुम यूपी की लड़की नहीं लगती हो. मैंने कहा यार तुम लखनऊ आओ, मैं तुमको 10 मेरी टाइप की लड़कियों से मिला दूं.
ये जो टाइप
वाला जो सिचुएशन है ना. मैंने कहा भाई जस्ट बिकॉज मैं लंबी चौड़ी हूँ तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि बस मतलब लपड़ थप्पड़ मारती रहती हूँ सबको. मतलब I'm not only that person, I can also be vulnerable, I can also be this. But this is the time when you need to be able to explore the actors. You need to be able to exploit them, and you can give a male counterpart so many different roles. What is stopping you from giving the women those parts?
Yeah.
I think trailer है ये, picture अभी बाकी है. It's a long way to go. I think the motto should be not to settle for less and just keep being greedy for more. I mean, there's no other way where this can happen. I mean, everybody, I think, from technicians to directors, I'm talking about women now per se. Women, they need backing. That's what is being asked. The opportunity to somebody have their backs, producers to get up there and say, you know what, I put my money on you.
Yeah.
And writers for that matter. I think there's not just men, but I'm saying women have a perspective unlike anybody else. So I think women writers must also be brought out in the open, because I feel like, Zayn we were having some interviews and Zayn was saying, sensitivity of men needs to be kind of be showcased on screen, because men are sensitive. Yeah. Who says you can't generalize and say दुनिया के सारे मर्द एक जैसे हैं या ऐसे ही जैसे मतलब जैसे का क्या मतलब है So I feel like women do have the knack of bringing out that even in writing better than men.
This gives me a perfect segue to ask my next question, and I'm glad, Aahana, you brought this whole Saas Bahu serials and all of that, because I remember we were having this conversation and you said, देखो, looking at me तो कोई मुझे offer भी नहीं करेगा वो. But pass. So I just want to understand, you guys, I mean, one can sense that hunger. Like Surveen, you said ki give women a chance. It is about trying till you get where you want to get. Roles ke liye, how do you hunt for it? Like, you got such a delicious part, Aanchal, in Kali Kali Aankhein. What is that whole process? What do you guys do to ensure कि वो hunger, you're addressing that?
After ये Kali Kali Aankhein, we all know it's a huge hit, and people have been praising the work of everybody. So everybody, now the next question is कि अच्छा तो अभी कितने offers आए हैं, तो क्या क्या sign कर लिया इसके बाद? But honestly, अभी thing is that अभी भी जो offers आती हैं ना, उसमें काफ़ी चीज़ें वही होती हैं जो पहले भी आई थी और आपको मुझे नहीं करना था. Because once you've played a powerful character, not a powerful character in the sense कि what she's doing in the story, there will still be roles around you. People will still try to get you back into that same zone which has been existing कि ये वो bubbly role है, ये sweet role है. तो मेरा question होता है कि अब तो मैंने proof कर दिया है कि थोड़ा बहुत तो proof कर दिया कि I can shoulder like some certain sort of responsibility. At least now give me an opportunity to audition for something else. So I think here we have to wait and make the right decision. And
which is the tough part, no, Surveen?
No, I mean, it's really difficult to say no. To sit back at home and say, no, I'm not going to do this because this for me is a repetition. मुझे नहीं करना. So, like, for example, when Lipstick happened, I was offered a part, and my only thing to Alankrita was that I've just done this in Parched, Alankrita. I had just finished Parched, and Parched had not come out, and I said, listen, I'm sorry, but I can't do this. And it took a lot for me to tell Alankrita, please don't take this personally. I would love to, but yaar, nahi hoga hi nahi yaar. Please, is baar nahi hoga, because you feel stagnated. Like when I remember when, I mean, you have done television, I've done television, and I remember when I was doing television and itna regressive, hey Bhagwan, wohi kitchen politics और मतलब वो खुद का काम ही खुद से देखा नहीं जाता था, हजम नहीं होता था खुद की क्या रही है तू कि मतलब now to this level you have no belief in this belief system and why are you doing it, you know? So paycheck गया भाड़ में, घर पे बैठो और वेट करो. So I think it's very important to be able to say no and do it with gumption then and say कि हाँ इसके बाद जो हो जाए खाने के वांदे होंगे. I mean by the grace of God not really, but I'm saying नहीं यार, नहीं करना. This one bad move thinking temporarily कि हाँ यार अभी काम नहीं था तो ले लिया has repercussions, right? And that's when you're unable to break molds. Secondly, I want directors, I want casting directors to be able to have a vision. If you're a director, it's your job to be able to see the caliber of an actor, not to see the face of an actor. And decide whether exactly कि ये ना गोरी चमड़ी है, ये सुंदर दिखती है तो इसको इस कैरेक्टर. क्यों भाई? आदमी ग्रे हो के सुंदर नहीं हो सकता क्या? if Sacred Games कर लिया ना तो अभी डालो, अभी ऐसे ही पिंप के रोल दे दो. I had to say no. What is this nonsense? एक चीज कर ली तो अब बार बार वही दोगे. Sorry, I just get very frustrated and angry.
If directors,
you need to wait.
No, it's coming from a place of truth.
No,
if the directors are serious, they should meet the actors. rather.
Absolutely.
You know, because 100%. That's what I was just saying in the earlier interview, that because I met Imtiaz Ali, I got the part. Otherwise, I was also doing the whole rat race. I was also doing the pretty thing, blow dry. You have good hair, so why don't you do this? I was doing the same thing, but Imtiaz's vision was somewhere there, but I had to meet him for that, which I did try a lot for, and that's how I met him. It's not that I just met him. I kept pursuing him, and I kept, I did something on my own. I created my own reel. I met him, not the Instagram reel, but a reel with
a show reel.
Like a reel.
Actors have show reels.
No, because I said these pictures are not working out for me, so I need a moving folio. So I took an emotion and I produced it myself, and I said, now you watch it. Then my agency told me, no, it's too long, it's 2 minutes, no director will give you time. I said, which goddamn it director will not give me time to this, because I picked one emotion of love and I showed melancholy through it. Like I showed the other shades of a person who's in love, a weight, a surrender, a liberation. So if you show this, who will not want to see you in different parts? So I'm just saying that directors should feel like if they really want to cast, that I want to cast somebody different for this show, they should give an opportunity and put in a little more from their side also, rather than ये इधर fit हो जाओगे या नहीं हो जाओगे या or any of this.
Yeah, those two words, fit and not fit.
हाँ, मतलब नहीं fit होते हैं. अरे कपड़े हैं क्या नहीं fit होते हैं? मतलब क्या होता है?
आप एक एक्टर का कैलिबर जज कर सकते हो, कितना कैलिबर है, whether this actor has the potential to kind of carry this part with absolute justice or no. But you can't say कि ये part कर सकता है और ये नहीं कर सकता. एक्टर ने एक्टिंग में प्रैक्टिस करी है, एक पर्टिकुलर पार्ट करने में प्रैक्टिस नहीं करी है.
Exactly.
Give them the opportunity and give them the chance.
At least audition, I'm saying. I'm ready to audition. Please audition. वो वहीं पे कि नहीं होगा. You don't fit in here.
So I think I hope the casting directors and the directors are watching. This is important.
No, because I'm a classic example. I was told I don't fit this part. Okay, it didn't even come to me. But when I got it, I was told, अरे तुम तो fit नहीं हो रही थी. मैंने कहा मैंने अपने आप को fit कर लिया.
By the way, can I make a fun?
You were a Lego block.
By the way, can I make a revelation that I wasn't chosen for Ye Kali Kali Aankhein because of any casting director. I had worked with Siddharth Singh Gupta for Undekhi 1, and he knew me, so he wanted to audition me for this part, and he got his team into this. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था अपने आप से कि मेरे में ऐसे मतलब क्या मैंने अपनी फोटोज या उनको मेरा काम नहीं दिखा या क्या है कि कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर की तरफ से मुझे ऐसा क्यों नहीं कभी ऑफर मिला ऑडिशन करने के लिए. सो या यू आर राइट दैट समटाइम्स मीटिंग द डायरेक्टर is always better, you know, because हम लोग नहीं तो बीच में वो फंस जाते हैं कि how do we get there.
Because 3 minutes of somebody talking to you also the person knows who you are. You don't need more than that time.
एक और अच्छा वाला है मेरे पास, बहुत बढ़िया वाला है.
एक बहुत अच्छा वाला प्लीज.
बहुत अच्छा वाला है. ये अब मेरे साथ होने लगा है. जब से मैं रियल लाइफ में मैंने बच्चा पैदा किया है तब मेरा को उससे पहले भी वजूद था और आज भी है. आई एम अ पर्सन, राइट? आई एम नॉट जस्ट अ मदर. That's it. I have nothing more to say.
That's it.
Surveen,
that's mood. Surveen, on that I'll tell you, I have been taken out from a commercial film years back because the director spotted me in an ad which I'd done for I think it was for Chennai, जिसमें I played a mother to a 2-year-old baby. I was selected, and then he saw that ad. He said, "Ki you know what? If a director
I am
can
not
see
surprised.
Tell him Kate
I am
Winslet
not
has 3
surprised.
kids.
This is
I
her
said,
fault.
like, really, sir? And you know, he's a very senior person. Obviously, I can't take the name, but I went back home.
बहुत अच्छा वाला है बाद में
But you know what is
Stutee would like information on this.
Nee, but you know what is the impact of this? I went back home thinking that he's right. मैंने गलत decide
That's
किया.
really shit.
It took me years to understand that नहीं वो गलत था.
Yeah.
Just because he's experienced and he's done a lot of work doesn't make him right.
अच्छा, Stutee, tell me a logic. If somebody is not a mother, they get the opportunity to play a mother on screen,
Yes.
but not vice versa. Why is that so?
Also, when
I hope they get the message.
This is the highlight of the series now.
But you know, speaking to me, I'm being spoken at.
What is the secret? Ask me the secret.
What is the secret?
Please, guys,
Surveen?
everybody has to ask me the secret.
Please.
I'm hungry.
और इसने एक प्लेट दबा चुकी है. One round has happened. But you know, coming to a serious, because this is a very serious subject, you know, and it's, I mean, all of us are of course taking it lightly and we're laughing about it right now.
नहीं,
But
क्योंकि अति हो
because
चुकी है,
यार,
that's the only
मतलब
reason.
ये क्या होता है ना, ये इतनी कंडीशनिंग हो गई है, ये इतने सालों की कंडीशनिंग है कि अब इसमें हंसी आती है. Because I'm just like, are you guys that silly that y'all are asking us to not even meet y'all? There are lots of times when I'm somebody who wakes up in the morning, goes for a run. I run 10-15 kilometers. I do everything. And there are hundreds of sports films happening. Hundreds. They'll not cast me for one. And I'm like, wow, you just cast somebody who does not even like walk. You cast somebody who does not walk, but you're not going to cast somebody who actually is athletic, is doing something. I did a film for which, I mean, I did a photo shoot for a character. And I got a lot of flack for it. Like I was completely like trolled for that thing. You know, they were like, "Oh my God, how could you do that?" And this is something that has been out in the media. You know, and I didn't know that thing. You know, I was like, I don't know what have I done wrong. Till I got trolled for it, and I was like, "Oh, did I do that wrong?" And I was like, one minute. I understand in hindsight that I did something wrong, but how is it that the director does not even wish to meet me?
Yeah.
No directors want to meet you. Why? Because I'm not a star. Because I'm not like headlining a film, and I'm not like, you know, headlining a film with like a sports film. And here they'll cast like every big actress, and every actress is wanting to do a biopic on that sports personality. And they don't look even like 2% of those people. But mind you me, they will not look at an actor who's actually working towards it. No casting director will call you for it. So there is a lot of angst in all of us. Because all of us feel that there is a certain role that all of us also want to play. It's not like कि मुझे मिल गया अच्छा मैं play कर रही हूँ. There are films that are being cast. There are series that are being made. There are a lot of platforms that are producing those shows and films and, you know, plenty other things. And there's plenty of work for all of us. But please, we have to tell the casting directors and the directors that please step out of your comfort zones. Please stop calling up your friends, and please stop looking at only people around you, and please call us all for auditions. We are happy to audition.
I don't know if this has happened to you, but there have been times
the
where
only
I
people
have
who partied with you.
auditioned for a role, killed the audition, and then finally whatever, I didn't get it. And I've seen the show when it's come out. I've seen the trailer, and I'm like, okay, yes, I understand why. I understand why I didn't get this. They wanted a person that looked, I for lack of a better word, prettier. You know, like more traditionally, conventionally prettier. Okay, cool. Noted.
And 50-year-old fathers romancing
Yeah,
20-year-old.
then
what
on the
is
other
that?
hand,
I am so glad.
and then on
you-
the
That's
other hand,
okay.
you
Brought
that
have
up.
you
And
have
their
men.
fathers in their personal lives, maybe even grandfathers for all you know,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah,
that's
okay.
okay.
20-year-old girls, children.
That's
Sugar
okay.
daddies, yeah, we are okay with that. Otherwise, we are conservative. But daddy
we are
can
really
be.
hungry.
really very
I can say that for this panel.
Liz is like freaking.
Stuti did this to us.
Yeah, man.
Actually, you were saying
I was saying, I've also heard this a couple of times that show that you're passionate. Don't let them know that you're desperate for a role because then they'll misunderstand that. तो मैंने कहा कि अच्छा तो कितना हंगर दिखाना चाहिए वही बता दो यार मतलब is there a line to that also?
You're just feeling a little nibbly, but you're not like starving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't stand near the buffet.
Noted.
Okay, you know, there's so much that I want to ask you. You guys are talented, beautiful, intelligent. Like she said, you have to sit with a person for 2 minutes to know what they bring to the table. And मुझे बहुत मजा आया, the kind of points you guys brought up. Now, I want to end this by asking you clearly, or ये whether you guys are in the industry, of course, you guys are told advise किया जाता है जब आप इंडस्ट्री में आते हैं. Otherwise भी महिलाओं को तो बहुत unsolicited advice मिलती है. Anchal pointed out a couple of examples. What has been one सबसे वाहियात and फालतू advice that you, through the course of your career, have been given that you would now like to say is utter trash?
Dumb yourself down.
Intern with your famous uncle.
Get a nose surgery done, you'll look better.
Okay, I got the nose surgery done and I also got that कुछ नहीं होने वाला तुम्हारा थिएटर करो. कुछ नहीं होने वाला थिएटर करो.
And as if theatre is something.
I was like तुम करके दिखाओ. हाँ, the kind of talent that is there. हाँ, वो नहीं होगा कुछ.
Not bad.
You look good, but you know you have to do much more for that. I said, what is the much more?
Yeah.
Because since I was a 100-meter runner, I said I understood when my coach said you have to do 10 of 100, okay, and then you have to do 200 into 3, okay, and then you have to go to the gym, okay. अभी यहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ता है exactly? बता तो समझ में आएगा. You know that is one thing I faced in the beginning big time, and I said ऐसा कुछ बोला है तो ठीक है थिएटर ही करते हैं देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है. You know that was how I started off.
And another thing I have to say, I remember there was this director, very popular one again, can't name him. After speaking to me for 5 minutes, he said that, you know, you're too sweet, you're too nice a person, you should get married.
Bhabhi ji,
I had
really
just
met some people.
okay. I had just stepped in.
Who have you met?
I will tell you right.
I think we
after
should all
this.
have lunch
I
together.
will also join you.
I just come to Bombay, and that was my like one of the first few encounters with. I was in tears. I went back home thinking कि मेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
हम शादी कर लो. Married?
But you know, opinions. I feel
I तो have been
opinions.
told multiple things यार. मतलब मैं तो करूँगी तो तुम्हारा तो lunch buffet dinner तक हो जाएगा.
कल को
मुझे तो बहुत
बताओगे
चीजें बोली गई
तुम
हैं.
बहुत स्वीट हो, सेक्स भी थोड़ा स्वीटली ही करना.
Stuti, clearly none of us have taken any opinions and advices.
Yeah, thank God.
Proves that you're not.
अगर हम लोग ने ये एडवाइस ली होती तो आज तो हम
एक की शादी हो गई
करके
होती.
बच्चे पैदा कर चुके होते.
और मैं nepotism की like poster child बन
Poster
जाती
child बन चुकी होती. Super guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your
Thank you,
time.
thank you.
Thank you.
Can't thank you enough, Stuti.